You know, I remember when I was 2 years old, when my father gave me my first Bitcoin. He looked at me, he said, "Son, this is going to change your life one day." And I remember I looked back at him and I said, "Goo goo gaga, baby want milky." Wow. But now fast forward, and here we are. Bitcoin is barely hanging on to the 200-week moving average. And it seems as though the age of the Moon Boys is gone. But is something big about to happen? Probably not. But actually, we're going to be talking about, in this video, I have a few things to talk about, honestly. So I'll give my honest opinion on where we are, what I think's going to happen. It's been, I don't know, maybe like a week or two since I've posted a regular video. And we're going to be talking about things and reading tweets. So it's actually kind of big. The sentiment, as everyone knows, is absolute. I mean, it just, almost every day I look at it and I think, can it get any worse? Can it get any worse? Actually, if anyone's seen the movie Marty Supreme, by the way, I'm actually I like movies. I'm not like a very critical person, especially with movies. I'm usually like with anything, I'm like either I like it a lot or I don't like it that much, but I'm still like able to enjoy it. Marty Supreme is potentially one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Every character in that movie sucks, except like Tyler, the creator. He's kind of chill. He's like a nice person. There's a couple nice people in the movie, but like everybody in that movie sucks, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And it reminds me of the price of Bitcoin actually a little bit. It just keeps getting worse and worse. Actually, Bitcoin's doing better than Marty Supreme. I hate that movie. Such a bad movie. The few people that I've talked about with it, they also agree that they didn't really like it that much. But if you've seen Marty Supreme, maybe give me your opinion. Just absolute trash movie. I was kind of excited for it because I like ping pong and stuff. But anyway, the market is kind of just it's giving me the same experience that Marty Supreme gave me, where it's like, okay, man, this is bad, but at least, something good's going to happen soon, right? Nope. Okay, this is pretty bad. At least something soon is going to be okay, right? Nope. It just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And we're going to be talking about that in this video. As well, how low I think we'll go. I mean, for pizza's sake, look at this thing. I mean, we're insanely dumped on. But as well, I've been trading for like a decade. I've been doing it more recently because, again, for years I thought that, I think buying and holding is the best option. And realistically, if you bought Bitcoin 5 years ago, let's go back to 2021. We're like exactly where we were. So now I'm kind of thinking like, what? Do I have to pivot that long-term mindset? Overall, I'm always, at least, it makes a lot of sense to keep my money in Bitcoin and not really trade it or move it around. But lately I've been trading more. I've been enjoying it. It makes this market actually tolerable. If you buy Bitcoin, or more importantly, if you buy altcoins and wait 5 years and you're down on your investment, guys, there's no way around it. That doesn't feel good. You know what I mean? People, everyone's been preaching for years like, well, if you buy Bitcoin and just wait a couple years, you're guaranteed to be in money. Here we are. And if you bought Bitcoin 5 years ago, back here in 2021, you're actually down, right? So, unless you scooped it down, if you bought it at the top 5 years ago. So really, my point of saying this is that I'm not saying that like, I think everyone should start trading. But I think that learning the skill of trading absolutely is something everyone should do. And for example, all of the links that I have in my description all have the option of practice trading, which you don't spend any of your own money, which absolutely goes without saying. I think every person on the planet can agree with this. Before you would ever risk your own money in a trade, do practice trading with imaginary money first, right? Absolutely. 1,000,000%. And believe it or not, it's actually even fun doing practice trading where you're not risking your own money. You still get kind of a rush, right? And there's no risk to you. So I absolutely think that, before anyone starts trading, practice trading, obviously. And one more thing before we jump into it, I've been really interested and I've been learning a lot more about editing and stuff. I want to start posting content more related to like day in the life / trading thing. I did post one video. I'm going to be posting more like that as I'm learning more and kind of just getting more accustomed to it. As much as I'm just going to be honest. I don't really enjoy making this type of video that much, especially if the market's just flat or down. There's not much to talk about. It's boring. I'm just like reading people's tweets. I don't know. At least with like trading, it's fun to me. So again, for the most part, I need to, if I'm going to be doing this, I need to at least not hate it. Which, making videos like this, not a huge fan. I like trading. I think it's fun. I think that's kind of where I'll end that. So I'm going to be posting more videos like that. I think day in the life stuff is cool with a lot more editing. I just think it's fun. I enjoy it more. Whereas, to be honest, this video I'm kind of excited to make just because it's been a while and I want to share my actual opinion. But like in terms of week to week or day to day, I can't really do it. It's just boring. I can't. It's not fun. There's nothing to talk about. This is Bitcoin on a weekly chart. We've just been going down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our 6th red week in a row. Look at the freaking MACD just down in dumpy land. When was the last time we were this low? Apparently never on a weekly chart. This is the lowest we've ever been as far back as this chart goes. Unbelievable. MACD is extremely low. Yeah, RSI and MACD are just completely obliterated. So, or sorry, this is RSI. MACD has apparently never been this low. RSI is incredibly over like destroyed. We're sitting right now on the 200-week moving average, or right above it. So, on a daily chart, really, I mean, we see some sort of bullish structure forming, right? I don't think it's that. I think this could easily break up over, I don't know exactly when, but this pattern needs to play out more. And on an hourly chart, which is more of what I've been trading, we actually did break out of this, completely got rejected, came back to the top of this neckline, bounced again. Now we're just kind of, floating here. So I want to share my opinion exactly on price, but a few things I want to jump into. Really, before we do that, let's get other people's opinions. Look how cooked Bitcoin is. We're sitting below the energy value cost for the first time in 12 years. Something is broken, he says. I personally think, well, actually, wait, I'll try and save that because that's like the big reveal. I want to share my opinion. But at the same, Bitcoin is at the same levels it was 5 years ago, while this overall stock market has basically doubled. So whatever you want about Bitcoin, its performance has been total garbage for a long time. Yeah, true. It's not doing that good. Zier says, been around a few cycles, generally don't remember fear and greed index going as low as 5, even during FTX or Luna. The lowest, he says, was 8 that he remembers. Yes, one good thing, if you're here watching this, you are part of the OGs. Will Bitcoin bounce again and return to all-time highs, in my opinion? Absolutely. And if you're one of these people here right now, honestly, I have respect for you, because these are those moments that are just not fun. And I believe that people are here that are like engaged, or at least not just totally, they don't just totally hate crypto, which a part of me does right now too, right? It's pretty normal to hate crypto right now. But if you're here participating, engaging, you truly earn a lot of OG status at this point, honestly, because this is really bad. The price action, the sentiment is just really bad. And yeah, so pretty much if you're here, myself, and I would say most people have respect for you, especially let's say we're back at all-time highs. You're one of those people that truly does deserve those gains, right? Instead of the people that'll start jumping in when Bitcoin starts exploding or something, the people that are here now, of course, there's a level of like respect innately that I think you deserve for being at these really bad times. Basically what Jeb is saying, I believe the next 3 years of Bitcoin looks like, and this is not the only chart like this. A lot of people do think we're basically dumpy for a while. And I'll share, again, my opinion in a minute or two. Bitcoin, gold bottomed in 14 months in 2014, 18, and 2022. Here we are, 4 years, right on time, 2026. Is this the generational bottom? It's possible. Wouldn't put too much weight on it. But we see 6 months of pain. Quentin says this too shall pass. Yes, it's been very dumpy. The momentum is very heavily to the downside. As you can see here, history shows that after 5 months of red, Bitcoin answered with 5 green months. Will we see that now? This is the dumpiest we've seen for this prolonged amount of time. It's kind of crazy. Bitcoin therapist saying there was no bull run. This is the worst bull market in history. We're practically at the bottom. We haven't put a new high against gold. ETFs and treasury companies bought millions of Bitcoin, and we haven't even outperformed inflation. Very disappointing cycle, to say the least. Absolutely. So realistically, my opinion here is that I think we're close to the bottom, if not already at the bottom. However, I don't think there's going to be a V-shaped recovery. I think there's going to be a prolonged amount of time trading sideways near the bottom. Maybe, as we've seen, we've gone below the 200 week before. in the last bear market. We did during the crash back in 2020, and we bounced off of it back in 2018. But really, going below the 200 week is not unheard of. In fact, it happens. And for us, that would be going below 60K. So even though I think we're either at the bottom or very close, we could still go below 60K in my opinion. I think ultimately maybe that 50, somewhere in the 50 to 60 range is like the ultimate bottom. If not, again, it could be here where we are right now. But I don't think that there's any crazy urgency to immediately just buy in right now, because I think that we might be here for a relatively prolonged amount of time. And I think that Bitcoin will explode. I'm still holding it. I think it's going to see very nice gains and a really nice appreciation. I can't say the same for altcoins right now. I don't have a strong opinion on altcoins in general. They just are so beaten, and really Bitcoin needs to do better before altcoins really even have a chance. So again, Bitcoin comes first, and as we saw with this last bull market, altcoins never even got one. Bitcoin barely got one. And again, that's why I started off the video saying really, like, at this point, if you're invested in crypto and if you're really engaged in this space and if you like this space, at the very least, learn the skill of trading. Again, you could risk $0 of your own dollars and still learn the skill by doing practice trading on any of the exchanges that I have in the description. They all offer practice trading. And at the very least, it's fun. It's something that you can maybe, again, I've been really enjoying very short time frames, and just manage it. It's just, I don't know. I've just really found amidst this horrible environment, amidst this dumpiness and seemingly unending pessimistic, just bad sentiment of dumpiness, I found some relief, some respite, some enjoyability in this market by actually trading it. And again, I want to, like I said, I want to shift my content towards much more highly edited, just in my opinion, higher quality content. Is this content that I'm making right now really high quality? No, right? This I'm not even running through any editing software. I literally just hit record and then I'm just going to hit upload. So it's easy to make on a daily basis, but I don't get much fulfillment out of it. I don't really enjoy it that much. And I don't really provide much value, where at the very least, these highly edited videos, even if you don't like trading, they're at least kind of fun and they have their own vibe to them, and they're a little more engaging, or at least entertaining. Whereas, honestly, I don't think this video is that bad because I feel like I had a decent amount of things to say. But as a whole, I can't pump out videos like this every day. They're just too boring. And especially as I've shared my opinion, I think this market is extremely dumpy. I think getting entries here is probably good in the long run, meaning close to like the bottom. But as I said, I don't necessarily think we're just going to V-shape recovery out of this. I think we need some time. We could absolutely V-shape if we get some maybe fundamental news, or the Clarity Act passes, or if we get some actual positive crypto regulation in this place, as we've kind of been waiting for over a year now. That would, I think, pump the markets. But realistically, yeah, I mean, back in October, about 4 months ago, when the market really decoupled, Bitcoin decoupled from everything, and things just started dumping, whatever happened, Bitcoin has just not been following along like it was, and I think it would have been way higher if whatever happened on October 10th didn't happen. Who knows for sure, but I think that Bitcoin will start pumping again. But actually, in one positive piece of news, is I think that when it starts pumping, it'll be very violent. I think that just like on 10-10 when we decoupled and Bitcoin just seemingly died, with any correlation to what it was correlated to, I think that when it does pump again, it will be violent. The only question is, I don't know. Nobody knows when that will be and what fashion it will be. Maybe it will be some sort of Clarity Act passing or actual regulation passing. It's really hard to say. But for now, this particular price action, at least on a short term, we are putting in, so far there is some structure. We did get a dump below these lows on the 18th and 12th of February. But so far, there seems to be some sort of bounce, and the major thing is here just not going below 60, which is where the low was on February 6th, which is the lowest that the price of Bitcoin has been since 2024. So that's my opinion on the market. As I said, I'm really excited to make more highly edited content, more day in the life type videos. I think they're more fun. I'm excited to make them, which I can't say about this type of video. I haven't really enjoyed making this type of video for the last 5 years, to be honest. But yeah,